Hey guys, well maybe there's a good video on this somewhere, but I wasn't able to find it, so I decided to make my own. I wanted to replace these red reflectors here with additional turn signal, brake light, basically these lighted rear fog lamps. I'll link, put a link to the product where I got it below, or in the description. But anyway, wanted to replace these and wire these up, and couldn't really find a whole lot, but I didn't search a whole lot. So I figured I'd just make my own, show you guys how to take apart the rear bumper. At least this is how I went about it. So you'll see I already got part of it apart. I just kind of put it back together, deciding to make this video. So yeah, first thing you want to do is start to take off the rear bumper. So you're going to remove these two bolts here. That's an Allen key. Take those out. Then if you're going to do basically the other side as well. Then I came back here, and you're going to want to take these two screws out. I've already pulled them out, but this one here, this one here, take those out. And then the hardest part is, put those there. The hardest part is actually getting these. I'm not sure what happened there, but phone decided to stop recording. So anyway, oh, I didn't put this back. But anyway, you want to get these plastic clips that are holding the bottom of the bumper in place. So there should be, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just started with first, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's my underglow lights. But I just pulled those out just to kind of free up. That's about as much as you need to do. You don't need to pull that last one out because that's not even holding the bumper in. Yeah, so you pull, and I've already unsnapped all these, but that frees up the bumper to kind of peel it back from here. So if this isn't coming easily, you want to take again, and I know guys are going to cringe at me using my knife this close to the paint and everything, but I don't care. So I use it. But a panel removal tool is great. Here, let me just not flip people out here that are OCD. So you can pop a panel removal tool in there or something to push down on that, and you just kind of work your way up this way, releasing all these clips, and you can see where they are usually. So you pop your way out there, and the bumper should free up. That's about as much as you need to get to where you need to get to. So then what I did is I popped this panel out. Wasn't super easy, but using the panel tool on the inside, you kind of lift up on this little tab right here, and pry down on the little tab that would be protruding out this way. So yeah, you kind of get in here and you lift up on it like that, and at the same time with another panel removal tool, you're kind of reaching in this gap here to kind of pry it back. And so yeah, you can remove this out to about here, and then that's about all you need per side. So we're going to do the driver's side first. So I got my driver's side light. What I'm going to do is route this. It's hard to film one-handed here. I need to get a tripod, maybe for Christmas. Yay. So I'm just going to route this through right here. And you can see that there's a screw hole that will mate up to the screw hole on the back of the light. Right there. Sorry. Yeah, so once we kind of pull that in. Sorry about the bad video. Anyway. Pull that through, and these tabs at the bottom should line up to make sure it's seated properly. There we go. So it's seated properly. I'm going to go get a screw and put it in. So my light kit actually came with the screws to screw it directly onto the back there. So I'm just going to do that now. That's awesome. So that's all there is to that. You don't want to. Then I'm just going to run this wire through this opening here and onto the inside of the bumper. So now, once we've got that, now we can come up to the tail light. So you're going to remove this screw, which I had already done. Now it needs to be difficult. Anyway, that's out. And this screw. You want to remove these two screws. And then it was difficult to pop it out the first time. But you want to pull sideways on this light to release the clips on the inside. So mine's already loose, but it does take a little bit of force to pull sideways. And you're pulling these two tabs out of those two holes. So that releases your light fixture here. And then we have access to do our wiring. So that'll be up next. All right, so here's the wiring diagram we're given. The green is the driving light. Basically, it's what comes on when you just got the headlights on at night. No brake or anything. Yellow is the turn signal. Red is the brake light, which comes on when you step on the brake light. And black is negative. Okay, pretty straightforward. So I have these kind of oriented, green. Yeah, just like that. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is identify each one of these, which I've already done, but just so you can see from the back, this is how the light goes, like that. And then I'm just going to kind of rotate it out to the side here. So this first one here corresponds to the innermost light, which is your reverse. This second one here is your turn signal. You're going to need that wire. Then this one is your LED driving light. And this one is going to be your brake light down here. Okay, so you can see each of them has just two wires. That one's green and black. This one's kind of gray and black. Turn signal. I can't even tell what color that is. Looks like also gray and black. Anyway, each one's got a positive and a ground. I'm assuming the black is the ground. I'm going to go with that. If it's wrong, I'll re-record this. But I'm going to go with black as the ground. So I'm going to need to tap into one of these black wires with this black wire. And then the red one for the brake light is going to need to tap into this positive wire here. The turn signal is going to have to tap into this positive wire here, and the daytime running light into this positive wire here. Okay, so I'm going to peel back some of these, some of this tape and factory stuff so I can get into there. And what I'm going to be using to tap into it are these T-taps, pretty inexpensive. I think it was like $6 or so for these. So for these size wires, I believe it's the red. If you're not familiar with these, you got to pry these open. You can see there's a little metal connector in there that's got a very narrow gate. As long as that is small enough to cut through the insulation on the wire you're tapping into, then it's the right size. But there's gauges, marked on these as to what size. So that's the part of the T-tap, and this is the blade connector that connects into the back of this. So you put this one around the wire that you're going to tap into, bite down on it, clamp it down so you're tapped into the wire, and then you plug into the back there to get power. All right, so I'm going to wire these up. I'll show you the finished product. So you can see how I did the wiring to the tail light. It is in fact that the black wires in every connection are ground, and the other ones are your positive 12 volts that you want to lead into. So there's those T connectors, and I've got the wire from the The new light fixture coming in, yellow to turn signal, red to brake light, black to ground. I just use the ground from the daytime running light, and the green to the daytime running light. So now just check and see, that everything works. So just turning on the headlights. It's got the daytime running lights on. That's awesome. Check the turn signal. Awesome. Brake light, I'm going to assume, works because I'm by myself and I don't have a tripod. So anyway, I'm going to clean it up, put everything back together, do the other side, and show you the finished product. All right, just to show you the finished product of the install here. This is with the brakes on, brake lights on. I got something wedged on the brake pedal to show the effect of those. I'm doing my rear brakes at the moment, so bear with me. I got a mess of a car. It gets a bath later. Yeah, then that's off. The smoke lenses. So not those red reflectors anymore. Oh, trying to get turn signal on. There we go. Turn signal on, so that's the turn signal effect. And then yeah, daytime running light is on low intensity. But yeah, that's the effect of those. And just wired up